In studio with us once again, joining us from the other side of the river, the nice side of the river. Both sides are nice, but in studio with us once again, Mayor Delray Williams of Moorhead, Minnesota. So good morning, Delray.
Good morning. Thanks for having me, Erik.
Absolutely. It's always a thrill to have you in studio with us. You joined us back in January, which seems like eons ago. But for those who are just tuning in and maybe aren't familiar with who you are, give us the rundown.
Who I am?
Yeah, absolutely.
I am a new mayor in Moorhead.
Mm-hmm.
It was a last-minute thing for me, so I have not been in politics before. This is the first run. I'm a retired CPA, so I like the money, the numbers thing. I'm in like comfort zone there. But yeah.
How about your family?
I have two kids. They're both millennials. One's 20, one's 22. They're both in college mode, and one's at MSUM, and the other one's at Winona State.
Great. And so you're the mayor of Moorhead. You've been serving coming up on a year now.
No, a year and 8 months.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, it
it's
just
been that
zips. Yeah.
Time flies when I drink a lot. That's crazy. I think I'm joking. Last time you were on the show, I asked you, what do you think is going to happen to Moorhead in 2015? We set the stage for the year. And
what did I say?
Here's what you said. You said 2015 is going to be a good year.
Oh yeah, totally, it's showing that.
So what are some of the highlights that Moorhead has experienced in the last 12 months or so?
Well, our housing market is huge right now. We are the healthiest housing market in Minnesota.
Really?
We also, of course, got the accolade of being the best small city in the United States.
That's under, I think, 50,000, right?
Under 50,000.
Yep.
Yeah, all you Fargo people always have to point that out.
No, it's because Fargo is a small city, too. I mean, on the grand scope of the larger metros. No, look at you jabbing me right there. That was great.
Watch out, man.
So huge accolades. What are some of the other great things that have gone on?
Well, we've a lot of new businesses have come in. Obviously, Restica is open. Hornbacher's Azul stuff is coming in. We have a couple other ones coming in. We have a tap house coming in soon. We have a new coffee place coming in the South End. So there's a variety of new things in the community that are coming in, but mostly important, our housing market is huge. In the last 2 years, it's been over 21% increase from before. And then the value of our housing has gone up over 18% in the last years. And that goes to say for why we got the healthiest housing market in Minnesota. It has to do with affordability. It has to do with risk, the chance that you're going to lose money on your house when you buy in Moorhead is small. And the other piece is that goes to your selling is the houses are going fast.
They are.
When you put them on the market, they're not on the market very long.
You know, here's one of the things I noticed, and those of you just tuning in, we're talking with Delray Williams, mayor of Moorhead, Minnesota, and one of the things I noticed is that Moorhead was slower to rebound originally than Fargo and West Fargo, and now the resurgence, it's we'll call it the grenade of a sort. Because if Moorhead didn't explode right away, Fargo and West Fargo did. And now we're finding that those prices over there on the North Dakota side are a bit, I wouldn't say inflated because from a national standpoint, we're still under the average. But for this community, compared to Moorhead, it's going to cost you more to live in Fargo or West Fargo for a house. So there's deals to be had in Moorhead, which is exciting. And yet,
there is,
even though there's deals, people are still not buying slums, and they're getting great homes.
We don't really have slums.
No, you really don't.
Yeah.
Here's what I want to talk about is the dreaded F word in real estate, and that is flood and floodplain here in this community.
Well, I love talking about that.
Yeah. So tell me about how Moorhead has protected its residents, and these new developments are being protected as well.
You know, I give Mayor Voxland a lot of credit for this. We were a little surprised by 2009, and so instead of waiting, they were very proactive and started working on it right away. And then, and frankly, all of our new stuff is all in the 500 floodplain.
Which is
huge.
As high and dry as we can get in the valley.
Yes, it is. So that's really important. And even some of our more worrisome places, we've been getting LOMARs, which are letters of map revision, which
Correct.
basically says that you won't be required to pay
And those come
FEMA.
Those come from FEMA saying,
yes.
Y'all are good. Right?
Yes, exactly.
I'd imagine they're from the South. That's why they're saying y'all. But that's
that must be it.
Absolutely. You have a major campaign going on right now called Moorhead Proud. What is the Moorhead Proud campaign?
Moorhead Proud is a campaign by the Moorhead Business Association. It has to do with, Moorhead not whining about it anymore. It has to be saying, we're here for a reason. Let's just shout it and talk about it. And so Moorhead Business Association started that. We've enjoyed magnetic signs, which we encourage people to take and put on their cars.
Where can they get those?
You can get them over at Old Lutheran if you would like to get them. We also will be doing coming up house signs that people will be getting for free if you would like to put them on your house.
Final thing that I want to talk about here, because I love the rejuvenation of Moorhead. And Moorhead was always solid. Please don't hear me incorrectly on that. Moorhead was and is a steady Betty, but all of a sudden now it's caught fire. I have to say that some of that has to do with your leadership and coming in. And of course, I love the real estate market and being a part of that. What can we expect now in the upcoming years for Moorhead if the last two have been insatiably good?
It's just going to get better. It's all about attitude. It really is. We got the facts. We got the town is a great place to live, and people that there know it. And it's about, it's really an attitude change, which I think is, I had to explain that to people and I usually don't even use it when they think, where are my goals? But
it's a culture shift.
It's a culture shift. And that is harder, but it's going faster than I anticipated.
The pride of this community and the pride that you should have for the good people of Moorhead is absolutely exponential. And I think that what you're doing is a great thing. So thank you for your service. Thanks for coming in. As always, we'll have you back again.
Great. Well, thank you. I'd always love to come back.
You got it. Delray Williams, Mayor of Moorhead, Minnesota. Thanks for joining us. In the meantime, we're going to head to break, but find out what your home is worth during the break. Go to livefargomoorhead.com and check us out. This is Real Estate Radio with Erik Hatch.